It's become a hot spot for dangerous driving in central Ohio. Tonight, NBC4 Investigates looks into an intersection that's seeing more cars and more wrecks. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Colleen Marshall.
And I'm Sierra Johnson. In the last 4 years, there have been more than 60 crashes at that spot. Isabel Cleary dug into the problem. And Isabel, you spoke with some neighbors.
Sarah and Colleen, those neighbors are fed up and they're worried. Earlier this year, a person suffered severe arm and leg injuries after a collision at the intersection of US 23 and Tarleton Road just south of Circleville. You can see from these pictures the damage that's been done at this intersection, mangled metal and plenty of rattled nerves. Our investigation uncovered at least a dozen serious crashes so far this year.
Got to report 2 patients, one with possible fracture to their arm.
I'd say 10 plus years it's been an issue, but it's been an increasing issue here recently because of the increase of people traveling north and southbound.
When Pickaway Township Fire Department Captain Jennifer Mathis hears the call for a crash at US 23 in Tarleton,
County Dispatch, Pickaway Squad, Fire, you're being requested in the area.
she expects it to be bad.
We're seeing mostly bigger accidents. We don't really get fender benders there. Most of the time they're pretty serious.
These firefighters are the ones who are first on the scene. The Ohio Department of Transportation is the one responsible for looking at what can be done.
A lot of the crashes that we're seeing here are either rear ends or drivers turning left.
Dakota Eisen and Mike Weiss drive this intersection every day.
I think it's one of the most dangerous intersections in the county.
Well, as far as I can go back and think, it's always been an issue.
4 years ago, a Circleville Township fiscal officer emailed ODOT with concerns about this intersection. ODOT said it would take a look. We did too, and our NBC4 investigation found the numbers have jumped. 8 crashes in 2020, 14 in 2021, 22 last year, and as of August 14th, 12 so far this year.
I reached out to ODOT and said, hey, do you guys got anything planned for this intersection?
Eisen wanted to know if anything's been done after he started sending complaints to ODOT in August. This was their response. Quote, at the moment, ODOT does not have any plans for this intersection. However, our safety team is aware of the crash history at US 23 and Tarleton Road and will be taking a closer look at this intersection, including getting new traffic counts.
It could be nerve-wracking, especially since I've had people run the light in front of me.
When NBC4 pushed ODOT on what those next steps might be, we were told there were plans to look at traffic counts and signal timing, with the spokesperson adding, quote, after reading the public's concerns, our team decided that collecting updated traffic counts at the intersection was the necessary next step. Neighbors say they'll believe it when they see it.
I come through this intersection twice a day on my way to work and on my way home. And every time I'm crossing into the intersection, I always wait after the light turns for a little bit.
Weiss says signal timing could help, but he'd also like to see a speed reduction and more police patrol.
Friends and family always say they avoid this intersection because of how bad it is.
ODOT says it plans to have the traffic counts collected by early October, and any necessary adjustments will be made after that. Of course, we'll be watching closely. To see the full crash reports, head to NBC4i.com.